Welcome back, Patriots. I'm Ron Kern, and thank you so much for tuning in to episode number 15 of the Patriot Power Freedom Files. The Freedom Files is a journey into the heart of American Revolution history, and each video is designed to be short so you can learn a lot without taking up too much of your valuable time. The audio from this video series is now included as a short episode on my podcast, which is the Patriot Power Podcast. On this day, February 23rd in 1778, Baron Von Steuben reported to George Washington at Valley Forge. Washington made him a temporary inspector general as he was quite impressed with him. And many others were quite impressed with Von Steuben as well. One soldier's first impression of the Baron was, quote, "Of the ancient fabled god of war, he seemed to me a perfect personification of Mars. The trappings of his horse, the enormous holsters of his pistols, his large size, and his strikingly martial aspect all seemed to favor the idea." Whew, how's that for a description? Now, Von Steuben was recommended by a letter from Benjamin Franklin and claimed to be a lieutenant general in the Prussian army. In truth, he only reached a captain, which is several rungs under the title that he claimed to have. Although Von Steuben did not speak English, he could curse quite perfectly in German and French, and he did so often. His first task was to write drills for the army. How to march, how to do a maneuver, tactical methods, musket handling, how to reload faster, and much, much more. And instead of trying to teach these to the entire army at once, he taught them to a group of about 120 men who would then take that knowledge and go teach that to another group. So this method really expedited learning and truly turned them into a disciplined and organized army. The army that arrived initially at Valley Forge was disorganized, did not have any direction, and lacking skills. They left quite the opposite. Some of the drills and writings of Von Steuben is still used in the Army manual today. Von Steuben fought the rest of the war as a general. He fought in the Battle of Monmouth, and he led one of the 3 divisions at Yorktown, the last major battle of war where Cornwallis surrendered about 6,000 troops. After the war, the governor of New York granted Von Steuben a little bit of wilderness estate, 16,000 acres, in the Mohawk Valley as a reward for his service in the war. Von Steuben died there in November 1794 at the age of 64. He had never married, and many claimed he was actually homosexual, which was the real reason he had to leave the Prussian army. Regardless, his skills and contributions to the cause was very important, and he should be remembered as a key figure in the fight for independence. Give this video a heart, a like, a follow, subscribe, and share. Hey, or you can do all of those with somebody that you think might enjoy it as well. We are on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and of course, all videos are indexed and organized for you at the patriotpowerpodcast.com. And with that, if you're looking for a more in-depth discussion and chronological story of the American Revolution, please check out my podcast, which is called the Patriot Power Podcast and is available on all platforms. The podcast website includes show notes, videos, pictures, links, maps, and a ton more resources that are neatly organized and compiled for you, again, at patriotpowerpodcast.com.